Kieran Frawley managed to do it for Ireland in the last minute and broke some Springbok hearts. As you can see, we're at the Boks Office. We're not at Bishop's. We're at Extreme Golf in Stellenbosch, where we're going to be playing some virtual golf. Looking forward to the 152nd Open at Royal Troon. We'll only be playing 3 holes. We wish we could be there, but we're here to discuss what happened over this last weekend, the implications for the Springboks, what it means in terms of World Rugby on the Boks Office, which is now open. Oh, he's taking this very seriously. Yeah? Brought his own clubs.
That was
Thanks.
a shank. You gotta swing them lekker.
Oh, look at that.
Dis die eerste keer wat ek swing sedert shoot uit.
Hy het lekker gevoel, gelyk daarin, hoor.
Ah, straight as an arrow.
Where do you go? Straight? No way.
Kyk of hy my optel as ek hier gaan.
Moet ons die klap verander, nee. Ook jou kompas?
So, it's English. It's English.
Whoa.
It's English here. It's not talks and chops here. Okay.
Whoa.
Wait.
I know, wait.
What club do you have? What club do you have?
It's a pitching wedge.
Pitching wedge.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you got 70 meters in.
Just trying to warm up
Chip,
before I go big.
greenside bunker.
Oops, a Dazos. Rechts
No, you
uit.
smashed that.
No, I didn't.
That's right off. That's in. Jeebus.
Right.
90 meters.
Uit die middel uit.
Nee, laat ek vat daar nie
Uit die
meer.
middel.
No. Check that.
ek sien hom.
I smashed that the wrong way. You didn't hit it at all.
No, but that's what I said.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Check that.
Okay.
Okay, so what are we trying to achieve here? Are we going?
Trying to beat see who's the best golfer.
Whoa.
Shimi, you in the mix here.
Jeez, well, let's go sit down there.
Okay. There's a clear favorite. Whoa.
Should be okay.
We have 252 meter travel, 278 meter drive. Straight down the middle.
Sal seer maak as
Wait, Shimi.
No.
Okay, go.
I know.
Tear a bit further right.
I know.
That's nice.
Nah. Do you think I got that?
It's low.
It's low there.
Oh no, it's nice.
No, it isn't. I didn't. No, hold on.
Getting into the
Hold
wind.
on. It's still going. It's still going.
Into the wind.
It's still going.
160 carry.
The wind picked up. Yeah.
Yes, it's Shimi.
Okay, one
Great.
more.
That's Zimbali number 1.
Jeebus.
It's perfect for Zimbali number 1. Carry 153, total 206.
I need to give up golf. Moenie val nie.
Oh no.
Catch it.
Daar is 'n shootout wat ek in die shootout gespeel het.
That's the pitching wedge distance. Okay, maybe a little bit further. Also, guys, we're playing the 7th hole at the Royal Troon. Skylar, you played the off. Where did you play the Alfred Donald?
No, that's on the other side. That's Edinburgh. So you
Okay.
played at the old
This
course
is
as
Glasgow.
your base. This is Glasgow. Have you ever been to Glasgow once? Played the Glasgow Warriors there for Saracens. It was called the Battle of the Borders, and we managed to sneak a win there. But this, where we are now, we are not in Glasgow, Shimi.
So guaranteed
whether-
to be windy and cold there.
Weather in Cape Town was similar to it this week.
Yeah, I know.
But that's what they're playing the Open this week.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why we're here, John.
Sneaky little bet, eh? Like, I mean, I would go for a little Ernie, eh? 3 out of 4 wins in his last, 3 out of his last 4 starts, he's had a win. Won his first senior major, and then I like Louis Oosthuizen, eh?
Yeah. Brian's there watching.
I know.
He's there.
I
With
know.
Dan Carter.
Shame, man. Cool. Did we get the invite? No.
Nah, still waiting for mine.
No, I decline.
And the box office piggy bank not big enough to
No,
get
not
us
big
there.
enough. We'll get there one day. Guys, we've got some questions from the fans here.
How's it, guys? So my question to you, what do you think the score will be?
27-18 Bokke.
It's going to be a tight one. The Irish are going to come for us, but I think it's going to be about a 30-10.
I'm going to go with a similar number to last weekend. So probably 30-24.
Say 40-20.
I reckon 35-27.
I'm feeling a little 50-20 to the Bokke.
Maybe a close one, probably 24-20.
How's it, guys? Schalk here. I just want to know, after a long lunch, can you please tell me, like a Doc Rassie chasing the sun speech, what would your speech look like?
Go Bokke, go Rassie, doen jou ding, my pal, doen jou ding.
Play your hearts out. There's people here from South Africa supporting you. Don't disappoint them.
I'm hoping that the Springboks will bring to Durban their winning streak and that we're going to win again and take this series. And we're happy to have them back in Durban because we haven't seen them since the World Cup.
I think the second half substitutes, as I said, the bomb squad is here to bring it home.
To F them up physically today.
Guys, go and do your job. There's nothing more that you can say to a team at this point. It's a question of go and execute.
Quick one, boys. Third test would have helped this weekend.
I
And we
can't
wouldn't be
believe- I
playing
think-
virtual golf.
I think it's the first thing we all called for straight after is like, where's the decider?
Yeah.
And I think that was the fear from the get-go. These two teams are so evenly matched. I think we deserve a longer tour. We need to see more of the Irish side in South Africa. But that goes for all the teams we see. We see All Blacks here twice, and it always feels like, we have to see them once more. So it's a pity that there's no one.
It actually happened against New Zealand 2 years ago,
I
just
know.
before the World Cup. Ellis
know.
Park, Bombela.
Yeah.
Then
We win the first, they
final
win the
was
second, the
decider.
final. Exactly, and then the
But
final was the
That's
decider.
what made the island tour to New Zealand so good, in that they had a third test
Third
match.
test match, that's right.
New Zealand
up
won,
first.
Ireland won, and then eventually clinched the third one.
I'm up first.
Shimi, you first
Par
up.
5, let's go. Where's my driver? Hold on. He's a good golfer, you not. Hold on. Hold on. Stop. You guys
So
aren't
what
in
are
the
we
same
playing?
league.
What are we playing for here?
You call it.
We're only playing 2 holes, right?
Yeah, you call it. What do you want?
I don't know.
Should we put money on?
But there needs to
For his lunch.
For his lunch.
Yeah, I like that.
A steak.
Wait, I think I might not be safe here.
Yeah, move.
Wait, hold on. This is 215.
Yeah, just hit that shimmy and then
Yeah.
you can hit it again straight after that.
Sure, I'm going to fade
After
it. It's
the-
going to go left to right. Watch.
After the
Look at
warm-up,
my
I'm
fade,
no-
my favorite shot. Yeah.
After the warm-up, there's no way I'm making it to the fairway.
Ooh.
So all you keep it low under the wind.
That's
Avoid the
perfect.
bunkers.
What do you mean?
Straight down the middle.
Shemansky. What a shot.
Straight down the middle. I told you guys I was going to fade it there.
But was
Good
it
luck. The pressure's off
straight
now.
down the gut? Okay, what was your line? The bunkers on the left there, Shim.
I know.
Ooh, okay.
Oh,
How's that looking,
now
guys?
that's looking beautiful.
Oh,
Serious.
thank you, man.
You're taking aerial photos of my ball there. Which bush is this going into?
Okay, here we go.
Well, I just want to see the shot.
Left or right?
This-
See, I want to see where this is.
John, what are you backing here? The draw off the
No,
right
I'm
edge
just
or
going
the
straight.
fade?
I'm just going straight.
And that's the most dangerous shot in golf.
Come on.
Gary Player, all black. I like
Yeah.
it.
Black Knight. I'm going for the Black Knight look today.
That's in the bushes.
Ooh.
I told you, that's on the beach.
That.
Come on, wind.
It's coming back, is it? It looks like it's gone miles though, eh? Oh, that's in the middle of that. Should we talk us through your shot here, quickly?
What are you going to go for there?
Straight over the bunker.
What club do you have?
The 2.
2 iron.
Yeah.
Have you ever hit a 2 iron?
Yes, I have. I did this last weekend at Durban Country Club.
Oh, show me.
No, I didn't get that. Shit.
2 iron.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't bad.
Scala, you up. Eh?
Show me you up.
Is she up
Yeah?
again?
It's sad, but you haven't lost your
I'm in trouble here.
You're definitely not hitting a
You
2 iron
again.
out of there, Shimmy.
No. So, you know what, let me go. Give me a 6.
Why am I your caddy now? There you go, sir.
Thank you.
That's nice, Shim.
There
Oh,
we
yeah.
go.
That's
Oh,
nice.
yes.
Kick left, Mikey.
Kick.
Yeah,
She
that's
was
done well. I think, can we shoot
honourable-
every episode here? Is this
This is quite nice.
this now the
Look,
standard-
we're going to have
the
to talk about
standard for us?
rugby somewhere.
Why?
Kieran Frawley's drop kick, John. 2 of the best you've seen.
I think if you take the situation that they were in, so the first dropkick, I thought, wrong decision, because just prior to that, they got a penalty, which was kickable.
Yeah.
and they kicked out, didn't get obviously points from the maul. Then we kicked the dropout, and you kind of saw the wrong guy, because you can see they wanted a set,
they
a
actually
set play again.
they had 9, eh?
Yeah, Callan Blade caught the
Yeah.
ball, and I think it was meant to be Doris to catch
Carry
the
it.
ball and carry it up. Then he catches it, passes to Frawley, in the moment, drop kick, 45 odd meters. And then the second one, same thing. I didn't think he would be able to do it two in a row.
Did Cheslin have a fair call there to try with that charge down?
I don't think there was enough in that. I know, like, obviously he got brushed by Callan Doris.
Yeah.
But I don't think there was enough to warrant it. That sounded sexy.
The rough is tricky, yeah.
I mean, channeling your inner Kieran Frawley, you went for the drop kicks, Johnny.
10 minutes.
So Cheslin, you
No,
reckon?
the rough's tricky, very tricky.
No, I don't think so. Giving you this, I mean, that second drop goal was immense. And I almost thought, like, when they eventually passed it, spoke to Butchie James after the game, and he said, like, he almost, like, wrong decision. You know, play one or two more phases, get closer to it, and then drop, because it's a bloody big kick at sea level.
The Frawley kick, right in front.
And that's the sport, you know, like in the Champions Cup, he had a much easier
Drop kick and he
missed it. I think 4 iron's the right club.
On for 2.
No, I don't know. I'm going to try.
185.
Yeah.
4 iron.
Oh, fatted it. Be good. No, it's short.
bunker.
No, I caught it
Past
fat.
the bunker. Or
Bunker.
Oh, yes, clean living.
That's not bad.
Jeez, Colour,
Two
that's
just
not bad.
short. Szymanski.
Oh, perfect.
Ooh.
Perfect. You needed the more. You need an extra club.
Oh, shimmy.
That's my fault, Shimi. You got it past the hole, man. Sorry.
It's not bad.
A little bit
Yeah,
right.
It's not bad. No, that's bad. It's going to kick left.
Gonna kick left
Gonna
from
kick
there.
left, yeah.
Let me
That's
see.
in the hole.
Let go. Roll down.
Sky, before you hit the box, or John, even you, that box attacking style, a lot was said at Loftus,
Yeah.
but this week, not one try.
Yeah, not one try. To be honest, I think most of our issues come, I think we mentioned it before, but like we attack so well outside the 22. New attack coach, Tony Brown. There must be a transition play. All of us know once you enter the 22, you know, they have 14 men in the front line. They've got a fullback covering the back spaces. And it's almost like our first 22 entry, we saw Andre Pollard kick it away. Second half, most frustratingly, we probably saw, you know, Faf kick a ball away in the 22 after we actually put them in a box and force them to make a lot of tackles. All of these situations, you know, take pressure off the opposition. Even the fact before halftime for us to not go for our maul, not back our maul. We had one shot at it, and then obviously Andre kicked a great penalty, but the net effect from that was we were pinned in our own half and we conceded another 6 points. Probably should have been 7 points if Gary Ringrose caught his ball. So at halftime we were lucky not to be down 20 points to 6 or
26 of
20 points to 6. So, you know, like, I guess the fact that Villiers got injured early on with an attempted tackle on James Lowe, that scupper our attacking plans a little bit. But Shasha Feinberg and Gumazulu was outstanding. And I tell you why I think the way he carried it back in the second half, we lost 2 lineouts, attacking platforms back to back, and like he just took the game by the scruff of his neck. Yes, he made some mistakes, you know. Could he have left that last ball? Probably. Should he have gone for a banana kick, which he kicked direct? No, probably not. Just bang it deep and ask, you know, ask Ireland if they can win the tennis against him or not. But yeah, our attack was a little bit disappointing, and I think, you know, the big thing is in the beginning how physical Ireland was. Yeah. The shots they put on us, in, you know, by all accounts, Franco Master picked up quite a serious
Did that surprise
injury.
us though? Were you surprised by the physicality of that?
No, I think it was
There's
coming.
a lot of blood on there also.
Yeah, and you can't say it's you know, kind of pinpoint and say it's because of that we had. So it's unfortunate just the again, the nature of the game and luck of the draw.
Ireland was immense, and I think there was definitely an element of us being a little bit down on energy. See it from a goal line dropout. You know, like if you have to measure, you know, our players, what's the quickest they've ever run 40 meters in, and what they run it from that goal line dropout is probably 55 to 60% of it. You know, like you want players to there run 85% of their max. Put them under pressure, you know, and how good was Ireland again off that goal line dropout return?
Yeah.
You know, the first one where they set it up, actually set it up extra phase. Conor Murray try, you know, Crawley Kelly opening up and then Jamie Osborne in the middle.
And I think to emphasize what Schalk is saying, especially because they're so good off that set play from the 22 or goal line dropout, you want to close that space down and get as deep as possible down the field. What I thought from our attack as well, we were quite lateral at times.
Yeah.
We were running across the field a lot and not being able to kind of isolate and get on the inside shoulders of the defenders, and by doing that pull it back, and then get on the outside. So, but again, like, they are playing with kind of not a new style of play, but I think the thinking is different.
Yeah.
And when the pressure comes, you kind of go back to what you used to. And I think in a way at times we did that. And also don't underestimate, and I agree, Sasha was really good when he came on.
Villiers' impact.
But Villiers and his communication. Him being able to go into the fly-off position as first
Step
receiver,
up as second
step
playmaker.
up, call the play, look where the space is, then go fill a gap and create overlap. That's what he's really good at. So we did lose a lot with Villiers out, and yes, we gained with the carries from Sasha. But again, we'll learn from it. And I'm still of the opinion that to go 10 points down at halftime to a very good Ireland team, and then still come back and actually losing it at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not. We had it in the bag.
How many big moments were there in that game? Right by the end, like 77 minutes into it, we need to complete one attacking play, one set, and we win the game. Off the back of that, they obviously get a scrum. Frawley kicks it. In the 79th minute.
The grubber kick.
The grubber kick.
Again,
He
giving possession away.
Giving possession away, so we thought.
Yeah, but having the freedom to do that and understanding that even though the pressure is there, it's the right decision to make in that moment.
Partition.
Do I take my glove off here, or how does
The
it
big
work?
question is, the big question is this the right decision?
I mean,
A chip worries me down there.
No.
Putter.
What I do like is on this hole,
a bad putter is better than
your
a bad
putter is
chip.
about to go further than your 2-iron, which, it's quite a thing.
Come on, this is for is your sixth shot, fifth shot.
Yeah.
Football.
It's hard to read, but it's going in the hole. It's going in the hole. Keep going.
Giddy up. Shimi, how the hell did he get that right?
Thank you very much, boys. Thank you very much. I'll see you guys later.
I mean, to be honest,
I'm going to go have a beer so while you guys finish.
That, with your handicap, that's a 6 for 4, isn't it?
Exactly, yeah.
Bogey.
Is that enough, Scala? He just needs to get on the edge, then it's going to roll down.
No idea.
Left to right.
That's nice.
Stop.
No, very nice.
On the edge.
That's a gimme.
When do you get gimmies here?
No, right about that area.
Yes. Does that mean I'm in for a par there, boy?
Yes.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Quick ones. John, Omani being dropped, O'Mahony or Omani being dropped for...
Omani being dropped, I think...
We're surprised, but I didn't see that coming. I thought they'd need him for that test.
But you need to ask a question rather, did it work for them?
Yeah.
And if you look at the impact that Baird and
Tyke Byrne.
and James Ryan, in the first test, the impact that they made, they wanted more of the same at the start, and I think it worked brilliantly.
In the first test, largely no impact from O'Mahony in that first test until Baird and Ryan came on. Dressed in all black, the black mat, it didn't come off.
Push everywhere. So that's fantastic. We're going to go inside now and chat more rugby.
No, don't.
It was a tough round of golf.
It was very tough.
John,
For chocolate balls.
I've got a serious question. Do these guys help you with your golf swing?
Not yet.
Okay. Yes, that's what
He's the guy that lost. Yeah? It's fine, John.
So, thank you for hosting us.
Thanks for hosting us. It's actually quite cool, those things.
We're amazing.
Got one at your house.
No.
Good deal.
My golf's bad, guy.
Trying to hit the ball too hard, you're too quick on your swing.
No, suddenly you're a professional.
A lot of speed.
Did you see my fade around the corner there? But not much distance, it's accuracy.
Yeah, there's no distance.
But it is lots
Scala,
of
no
fun,
practice swings for you. You just get in there and smash that thing.
Boys, no practice swings. You get there and you smash it.
Yeah.
Like if I do play poorly though, it's when I go stand over it and think about it.
Yeah.
Then I'm in trouble.
Quickly, let's think about this. The Malcolm Marks, crocodile roll.
Yeah.
Red or yellow?
I probably, we're sitting here now. I mean, we're obviously not. We don't know if Malcolm's injured that knee again or not. But the issue with it is, it's been flagged for exactly that. It does players' knees, ends their careers, or potentially can end their careers. So I'm probably happy with the yellow. But like now, it was luck that he didn't get injured, or he didn't get stretchered off again. If he was stretchered off, and this is, I think, where
He's not in the squad now. Huh?
Yeah.
The squad they announced for Portugal.
Yeah.
And he's a guy that hasn't played in rugby since the World
So
Cup.
I think obviously they're worried about that knee.
Yeah. Ankle possibly also.
Ankle possibly. Yeah, look, it's a habit that we've got to change of the players. And I think, irrelevant if he got injured or not, that shouldn't determine the sanction. But yeah, I mean, Kalen Doris got the yellow card. I felt he bailed out because he felt he can maybe possibly injure someone. He left him, but then obviously James Ryan, as anyone, tried to clean him out, but like he did cause some damage. So I'm probably happy with yellow, but it's a habit that we've got to change. Crocodile roll, neck roll, we've got to get it out the game.
It's just such an uncomfortable position to be.
With your knee injuries that you've had.
But I mean, it happens so much, and you do get very serious injuries by doing that. And I was so concerned when it happened in real time, and then seeing that it's Malcolm as well on the knee that he injured as well. So you're hoping for the best there. And it could have been so much worse.
I mean, if he's not in the squad this weekend, like we all assume that something's wrong, or he's got to go for a checkup, or maybe he
won't
felt
train
it a
or
bit,
something,
or he can't train on the weekend.
And then also, chaps, is the drop kick back?
I think the drop kick has never left. It's always relevant, and it's just being able. If you think back 2015 World Cup semi-final against the All Blacks, okay. Dan Carter drop goal.
Yeah.
Same thing.
It was close to the halfway.
No, it's just outside the 22.
Yeah.
But they were down to 14 men. So our line out, we get they steal the line out. Aaron Smith just flings it to Carter instinctively.
Drops.
Drop kick. Okay, 3 points, you lose the game by 2. So I think, and especially the first drop goal from Kieran Frawley was instinctively as well.
Yeah.
I think rather than planned. Second one set up.
Yeah, the second one set up. There's a clip actually where the CM says make a few passes and then he goes the drop you or something like that. Yeah. So he actually communicated that he was going to go for it. I'm not sure which one it was though.
Okay.
Yeah. I almost thought he pulled the trigger too early on the second one because it was a big kick to go.
Yeah.
So when the wall went back, I thought, oh, he's not going to get that. I mean, if you think the box, how do you defend that? I think they had it pretty much set up perfectly, except you've got to have your 9, and you also got to go both sides. You've got to try and go 9 and 11. You've got to try
and get on the right foot.
Get on the right foot of him. Even if Chesson did get through, like he was on the wrong side, he was not going to get the charge down. The ball would have passed him on his left-hand side. So I think the drop is back, but not in normal general season play. You never see someone. You never see someone drop in the pocket to clinch a 1-point win in round 2 of the URC. But then comes playoffs, they come alive. Yeah.
Do you reckon that's also out of fear? Because sometimes a fly might turn around and say the easiest option for Frawley would have been Sculler. Keep on playing, play for the penalty. The worst option is then you turn around and you say, guys, Frawley missed the opportunity to square the series. We'll get the second win for Ireland at home. I'll give him that. Though.
And guess how good?
Guts to
but how good does this feel for him? Because he missed it in the Investec Champions Cup.
Yeah.
So
it's redemption.
If he didn't want it and didn't favour it, he probably would have pulled the trigger. But like he had the balls to go, like, I'm winning this thing.
Yeah. The Springbok scrum came alive again. If you look compared to Pretoria, how do you make that dominance count?
Yeah, I've mentioned it before. Like, I don't think the game, as it stands today, and the officiating provides a good enough platform to really get enough of a return, because in my mind, any open play, you get penalty advantage and the ref lets it play. You get to play the advantage and use it. At scrum time, when you eventually do get the advantage of a penalty, 9 times out of 10 they blow it immediately, and you can't play it out the back.
Yeah.
Have a go.
As long as general player.
Then come back. Then come back for the penalty and potential kick. So that, to me, is one thing. Then also so many times we see the collapse at scrum time, and then the referee saying, play it out.
Away. Yeah.
Which again, for me, is not fair. When the scrum collapses, then there needs to be something went wrong.
Yeah.
Someone is to blame for that. And now also with the free kicks where you can't go for a scrum, it definitely depowers the scrum, and I think you don't get the same reward from scrum time as what you could if you're dominant in another area of the game.
I also think, like, sometimes if you do get that scrum that starts running forward, and you get the penalty advantage, like we've got to coach the refs and say, listen, that's only part of it. That's part of what we want to achieve. The second step is, like, we want to play with the advantage. We want to get the ball out of there. But, the modern day refereeing style is to call use at 9 quite early, whether it's that or maul. With the maul now, the reason why teams are battling to maul is as soon as you go down, it's use it once. If you don't use it after, that's it's a turnover. So you're more likely to play it away and at least give yourself a shot than actually warrant or back that line-out maul to go through and pulverize through them. Scrum is exactly the same, although this weekend, Shimi, this your area, but it seemed like it was a bit cleaner. There was a bit of we had a chance to have space and have a hit and have a contest, and I think Ireland survived a few of them, but they were under pressure for the bulk of the 80 minutes.
And for most part, that was instrumental to the Boks getting back into the game. The crocodile roll, the yellow card, plus then the scrum dominance in that second half, and again, credit to the Springbok team for 10 points down in any test match is
That's
a
huge.
big deficit. Okay, and against a quality Ireland team,
Turn it around.
to then eventually be 5 points up, and then
It was
I was
our
saying,
test to lose at the end of it.
It was, 990 test caps. You would think that with that kind of experience, you know how to finish off the game. 2 minutes left, we have the play, we get held up. Minute and 10 seconds left, you have a scrum outside the opposition 22. They kick it away. Eventually they get that line out. We could so easily have won this game, but then again, Kieran Frawley's 3 kicks, the 2 drop kicks plus that grubber kick. Well done on him.
Let's talk about this interesting relationship this newfound relationship or rivalry we've got with Ireland. We lose in Ireland, I think it was just before the World Cup.
22,
they beat us at the World Cup. We beat them in Pretoria. They beat us now. Now the big debate, the build-up, not through us, through, I think it was Sam Warburton that said they're the best team in the world.
Yeah.
Where does that debate sit now?
Well, is that...
Or are we, if we had to take our Springbok hats off, which is difficult to do, but that debate now.
I think
because New Zealanders can turn around and say, we knocked them out the World Cup.
So is the debate opinionated based or factually based? Because factually we're ranked number 1 in the world and we're world champions.
Yeah.
So there's no debate around that, right?
But they've also got a 75% success rate against us.
In the last 4 games?
Yeah, in the last 4 games.
And only 9 out of 24 that we've played in history. So how do you, where
does it start?
Where does it start? Where does it finish?
Yeah. On the weekend, they won their second test match in South Africa.
Ever.
You need to throw France in there as well.
Yeah.
Because yes, they didn't win the Six Nations, but I mean, Dupont was playing sevens and whatever, and it's the hangover from World Cup, and so it's.
I think World Rugby is in a good place when we're having these
say,
conversations. I think it's good for World Rugby.
All Blacks,
instead of having one team run out the front, we've now got 4 teams that we really think, okay, on any day you can get that one over the line. Like Boks did it by 1 point. Maybe this year is our karma year where we start losing test matches by 1 point, like on the weekend. But I mean, I think, what World Rugby's got to try and get right, like we mentioned earlier, is the scheduling. Because this series deserves a decider.
It deserves one more. It should actually never be a 2-match test series.
Not with the magnitude of.
But you think about it just before the World Cup, Wales, we won 1, lost 1 in Bloem, and then it was the same New Zealand with Ireland. So that whole weekend was called the decider. That weekend, that's ideally what you want.
That is what you want.
Yeah.
And I think I think it'll make World Rugby also think more about where we stand in terms of the product of rugby in between World Cup years. You want, I see longer tours coming back.
Yeah.
Where you know
The All Blacks are doing one, I think, isn't it?
yes, exactly. So where there's more interest, there's a build up to eventually the last test match. I just want to come back to the question about number one in the world or whatever.
Who is it?
Well, it's us.
We're just looking at the ranking.
Factually,
we won the
it's
World
us.
Cup, we won 2, surely,
But I
factually
mean,
it's us, yeah.
You know, so then you can say, yeah, but this team plays the better rugby for me, or I like the way that they. But I said in the World Cup as well when we played Ireland, and after we lost to Ireland, that I didn't think any of those two teams, and I think it's in a way the same year, is good enough to beat the other twice at a World Cup.
Yeah.
If we had to play Ireland again in the
probably
final,
that's a good
we
point.
probably would have won that because it's so evenly matched, and over time, it just plays out more evenly. So, does a drop kick define a team to be better or not? Because he misses it, and are we then saying we're better?
Yeah.
Because of one kick from one person.
I must say, I think we would have sat here a little bit more easily, if the Boks got a 2-0 victory. But I mean, that's to our point. There was a great test match. We can't take anything away from the good rugby that was played. And there was drama in the first test match with the TMO calls, the James Lowe show, as we mentioned it, and then the second one, Kieran Frawley coming on and slotting 2 drop goals after they looked dead and buried. But their first 40 was unreal. The intensity, we were privileged against Shim to watch it live. It was an amazing test match to watch.
Can Ireland enter the debate to be the best team in the world?
Yeah, for sure.
Yes, they can.
Well,
Okay? But South Africa is ranked number 1 in the world and they're world champions. Because South Africa is also part of that debate, and France can also be part of that debate, and New Zealand can also be part of that debate.
But
and the way that
Guinness is
England
here.
is going, in a couple of months' time, they'll
England
be
will
saying
enter
they're
that
part of the
debate,
debate as well. So again, great position for World Rugby to be in. I think it's a never-ending debate.
Yeah.
And I'm sure that our viewers will have their opinion as well.
It's unfinished business against Ireland. That's what this test was called, unfinished business.
And it still is.
It's still unfinished business. We'll still meet somewhere along the line, and hopefully soon, rather than not in the next 2 years. Not in the next 2 years. Hopefully sooner with the scheduling and all of that.
Yeah, like history shows, they're not going to be here in the next 8 years. So, we're probably going to go out that way.
Well, from considering how long,
History shows they're not coming out here in the next 8 years.
Oh, yeah, to South Africa.
Yeah, I mean, they
Which is
started
sad, though.
2016 before there was 2004, so there was a 12-year gap. So, let's work by 8 years. So,
Yeah.
we'll play them in November on a one-off test series, quite soon, I think. One-off test match. Yeah.
Did we see the best of the Boks in this series?
No.
I think the first 40 in
Pretoria, yeah.
No, I don't think by a long shot. I think we were good at times. I think, again, this team, so what is, do we want to see like a perfect game where it's nice flowing rugby, where we score tries, where our scrum dominates, where we're good at the breakdown, where we don't concede any tries? Do you want that? I mean, that's a perfect game. Will we ever see that? No, we probably won't.
Yeah.
Not against a team like this. Again, for us to go 24-19 up
Yeah.
against Ireland,
Yes.
from where we
And
were,
were,
to
yeah.
find a way to do that. And, it's just by fighting it out. That shows the quality of this team. A lot was said now about some of the guys that's out for Ireland. Stephen Kitsoff, Dion Fourie.
Oh, our guys, yeah.
Yeah, because Ireland
But Ireland can say the same, yeah.
No, I know, but
Yeah.
introduce Stephen Kitsoff, Dion Fourie, Louis de Jager, a couple of loose forwards, Jasper Visser,
Damien Willemse.
Damian Willemse, Kanan Moody.
There's one more missing there.
Make them part of the conversation as well now. Jasper Visser.
Yeah.
Then it just strengthens the squad. So
And we discriminate more against backs.
We're talking about that. Jamie Osborne in these 2 games at fullback.
Oh.
He was exceptional.
yeah,
was good.
So again, you go Keenan
Fun of the tour
going
from
to
the
sevens,
Irish
but
He
point
was
of view.
unreal.
you didn't miss a beat with Jamie Osborne there. Mac Hansen, Calvin Nash did decent. Mac Hansen does bring a bit of X factor for them. I
James
think.
Lowe, a special player, we know that.
Fantastic player.
We play Australia in 3 weeks' time, Suncorp. We don't have a good record there.
Sorry, before you get there, just
yeah.
Jameson Gibson Park would have been, I
Yeah.
think, a key player for them.
Yeah.
We've got a terrible record in Brisbane.
What do we need to change? I think we'll win in Brisbane. I honestly think the guys over the team will be aware of that. They have 2 weeks preparation. I think they get there a week earlier. Last time I was there, I still remember. I'll tell you a story. Last time we lost
horrific.
we lost by a point. Quade Cooper had come back to Australia.
Yes.
They really got the
that's right.
kick.
Yeah.
I think was it Optus Stadium or something
Yeah.
like that. Then the week after, I thought, here's the Bok comeback. We're gonna do it in
No, we
Brisbane.
were
Then I
Yeah.
saw David
abysmal.
Campese before the game, and he's Campo's smile.
Yeah.
So, mate, you guys never win, yeah. And I wasn't aware of the record that
Yeah.
was their
Yeah.
that's their home ground. That's where
Yeah.
and we were terrible that game.
No, we were.
So I
terrible.
think we'll be aware of that, the Suncorp sort of thing, and then I think we'll get that over. Then Perth we should win.
Guys,
Then the All Blacks game.
we have everything to lose
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
this 2 Test match series against Australia,
Hmm.
because honestly speaking, they're not even part of the conversation for top 8 teams in
Yeah.
world rugby at the moment. Well,
Maybe top 6.
yeah.
Yeah, it gets,
Okay,
it gets hard.
Okay, yeah.
Because if you go South Africa, Ireland, New Zealand, France, England, Scotland,
Shucks, yeah, you're right.
okay,
Yeah.
and then you go
Did
Italy.
you throw in Argentina there?
Did
Did you say Argentina?
Argentina did well to get a win,
Yeah.
a 1-1 draw
Yeah.
against France.
but I mean, then there's Argentina. Then Italy beat Wales in the
Yeah.
Six Nations.
Yeah.
Samoa beat Italy.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's
So there's that
Fiji,
debate, yeah.
Fiji
Fiji.
was really good at World Cup as well.
Yeah.
Portugal beat Fiji.
Yeah.
So are you telling me Portugal's beating the Boks this weekend?
We shouldn't lose to Australia then.
No, that's what I'm
We've
saying.
got a lot to lose. Yeah.
Yes, the history in terms of the venue is counting against us. But you take our team and you take the Australian team at the moment, I mean, there's only one team.
I mean,
I don't know where the power will come from in Australia.
No, exactly.
Where that strength or
There's not,
yeah.
I don't think there's enough quality to keep us busy for 80 minutes. But then again, if the Boks start like they did the weekend, like Ireland was exceptional, but we were a little bit off the pace as well regarding our workload, our normal kick chase, our normal tackle fight, whatever. So if we pitch up there and you play against Australia and you loose and ball can get slippery there, Brisbane it can get humid, even though it's in the winter. You're playing the wrong areas of the field because you think you're a little bit too arrogant, you play too much rugby, and all of a sudden they jump out to a head start. These guys start believing, and they haven't won a big test match in a while.
Yeah.
It changes quickly, But like if the Boks do things the Boks do really well, I think we'll beat them in both test matches, yes.
But that's just what I'm saying, Scholar, like we really have everything to lose, because even if you take the South African performance against Wales at Twickenham, and then you take that same Wales team being very competitive against Australia, in Australia, I'm trying to find in my head a reason to say that Australia will be really tough for us, and I can't, besides the fact that history is against us in terms of the venue.
Yeah.
And even if you look at the performances from New Zealand, Australia. The last 2 weeks, they were put under pressure at times by Wales. So our biggest risk is underestimating the challenge that is Australia, because you like you're saying, you need to have your basics in place. You need to treat them with respect. And if we do that, then I believe we'd be able to get those wins.
New Zealand, are they looking beatable?
I think
vulnerable.
So.
Let me say, obviously everyone's beatable. But
yeah,
vulnerable.
I think so. I think it was 2 good wins against England for them, and I think they're only going to get stronger the longer Razor stays in charge. Then they build a bit of momentum. I mean, I thought they had no chance, England, in the second test against Auckland, but they were right in it. And if it wasn't for like a cameo for Bowden Barrett, Bowden Barrett's cameo was unreal.
Experience. Class.
Really,
we were on the receiving end of a Kieran Frawley drop goal barrage. He was just exceptional.
Will Jordan will be in South Africa. Chances are he'll be back.
Yeah.
Blackadder was apparently he'll be back. Sam Kane's in the squad. I'm not sure what his role is. Caleb Clark, does he make the team? We don't know.
I don't think there's a spot for him at the moment.
You put Barrett, you got McKenzie, Will Jordan, Barrett in that back line. All of a sudden,
Well, and Geordie Barrett.
and Geordie Barrett. Then it's a different looking.
I don't think we must underestimate England and their two performances.
Yeah, it was amazing.
You know,
There's growth in the English team. The English team,
they'll get better.
Yeah.
They'll get better, and
Alex Mitchell, nice little player at number 9. Ben All had a big series again.
Lawrence Freeman,
Furbank.
It's almost
Boso.
Bosa.
That team's actually changed a lot compared to, remember, it was the two Langies, Farrell, Ford, outside centre still there.
Same with Loose Ford changed with Underhill going open side. I think Ben is still there, and then they've got Cunningham South.
The problem with England, what knocked them out that semi-final was Oxenchair scrum.
Yeah.
That England scrum
still
shaky, very shaky.
They won a big pressure these last 2 test matches. Yeah. So first test match actually the line out wobbled a bit as well, but like they are the way they defend. But obviously Felix Jones has taken over there. You've got the Jark Nino blueprint.
Was he on the water, Felix Jones? Was he the water boy?
I didn't see it.
For England?
I didn't see it on the weekend.
I'm pretty sure I saw him being
water
boy.
What's the rule? Is he allowed to be?
So, I don't know. I don't know.
Lucky it's not Rossi, otherwise we've been in trouble. But they're going to be hard to play against. We all know that defensive system, and we found it hard to play against them when we faced them at the World Cup. So good win for the Kiwis.
We've got a minute left. Can we pick a team of the series? Combined Irish Springbok team.
Okay.
Yeah.
You'll have to go well, we're starting at 1.
So
then we work our way towards the best players.
This Saturday's performance, I'd go Ox.
I'd go Ox.
Yeah. Just scrumming was dominant, tackled well, was good this weekend. Hooker, Sheehan went off early. Bongi was there, Marks had impact. Keller was good in the second test. Hooker's a tricky one because you can't say there was a standout.
Yeah.
We got a minute, boys.
Yeah. Okay, you're the forwards, you guys.
I don't know. Malcolm had a big impact on the first test match. Second test match, I think he felt something in that knee. So, I mean, the hooker who played most rugby was probably Kelleher.
Yeah. Is Kelleher?
Tated, your call?
I'd go Furlong purely because of look, and I know Ox scrummed them, but he's got to play deep for Ireland. Like he gets a lot of minutes, but in terms of work rate around the field, I'd give it to him purely because of work rate. But the Springbok scrum is the problem, not him as an individual. Locks?
So are we going to get this right? Like in the front row, we've got 2 Irish players and one South African, even though their scrum went backwards. Is this your selection policy?
Because he played really well. Because he played really well.
No, but the thing is, if you look at Furlong, he plays quite deep for me. Like France is great. I mean, France was probably... You can't put the scrums in the first game.
You say we've got 1 minute.
Do you sit in the Storm selection?
No, I don't.
You had a double must be relief.
Okay, what? You reckon France?
I don't know.
I'm waiting for the back.
I mean, you're the specialist.
I'll just say Furlong purely because of the general player that used to...
I'll just ask a question.
Okay, back row, let's go Locks.
Probably go Yeben still. I didn't see much of Joe McCarthy at 4.
Yeah. Had 1 or 2 good runs, that was
in the second test, but first
But Yeben coming off the line, making tackles,
Yeah. 5 o'clock?
I'd go Tyke Byrne at 5, even though he played flank on the...
And from Munster. Okay. Okay.
I would still go Peter Steph du Toit.
Yeah.
8, Kalen Doris.
Yeah.
And probably still Sia Pips.
I'd go Sia, definitely.
Yeah, Van Fleer and Peter Steph kind of competes for the same position.
I'd go Sia, definitely. I thought Sia played well. Even the second test, he was carrying, he was everywhere. And he's the go-to guy. Yeah.
Look, Van der Fleer things like he grafts, he gets his turnovers, he makes a lot of tackles, he frees up other guys. But I think the other players had bigger impact, more impact on the game than he had in the last 2 tests.
JDV, number 9.
Conor Murray.
Whoa, hold on.
Scored a couple of tries.
Okay.
And he's from Munster.
He's from Munster.
Yeah.
I want to go Conor Murray. You asked me a question, I said I want to go Conor Murray.
Okay. All right, Conor Murray. What about Peter Stringer? Is he Munster also?
Peter Stringer? He is, but
okay, I thought you might pull up Peter Stringer.
Is he still playing Strings? He might actually be playing
Okay, Conor Murray. Okay, interesting selection.
Yeah.
Came in for 1, I suppose both tests, came off the bench.
Scored a try both.
Kicking, scored a try on both. Good delivery.
Yeah.
Grant Williams did well.
Blanc.
Anyway.
I also thought Grant, but Grant played, 40 minutes combined.
Yeah.
So
Flav?
I'm going to go Pollard.
Yeah.
Paul Jim?
I think Grant Williams was a Paul Jim.
Exactly.
Not that it matches. but-
Okay, yeah. Okay, you're right.
No,
Pollard,
I
I
want to
agree
go
with
Pollard.
you. Yeah.
I think
Yeah, I mean,
Super sub, the
that
drop
you
kick.
can't put in Frawley for just the two drop kicks.
I'm just asking. I've asked the questions, you guys
Yeah.
answer them. Yeah.
12, 13? Come, John, this is now you're in your element.
I want to, look again. Ringrose only started the first one. Henshaw started both 12, and as a combination,
I like what Damien did in the second.
yeah,
Damien's just got.
I'll go
Dallin.
Damien.
It's a difficult one for Henshaw, between Henshaw and
Jesse was man of the match in the first game. I'll go Delende Kriel.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Fullback? Yeah, I think it's quite easy.
Yeah,
Osborne.
Osborne.
Jamie Osborne.
James Lowe, the
James
one
Lowe,
wing.
one wing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'll probably go Chesley on the other wing.
Nash is underrated, but he does a lot of work.
Yeah.
Tell you what, that guy chases everything.
Yeah.
He works pretty hard. Look, James Lowe obviously gets because he kicks, and you see a lot of James Lowe. But I like, and Nash obviously, and he's another Munster guy. You like that, but he plays. He plays.
So how many Irish did we select? Fullback, wing,
Scrum off.
scrum off,
No loose, one loose forward.
One loose forward, one lock,
5,
two props.
6, 7. Yeah, that's a fair
It's
split.
pretty balanced. It's a fair split. The bench will just leave. We don't have time for that.
But you can so easily just swap every position.
Look, the debatable
Bar-
ones. I think
bar
Flav,
couple.
Pollard's definitely at number 10. He's
Yeah, but
premier
Frawley,
there.
you can easily just select Frawley because of what he did.
Yeah.
He was the difference at the end in that game.
It's a nice team. Team that will be able to scrum, line outs, play on the loose, carry, defend.
Yeah.
You know, you can easily go Henshaw. You can easily put in as well. For his
Henshaw's got nice
consistency.
work rate though. Like he's got good ball carry. The centers this weekend were good.
Curtly Orenser, you can easily get in there.
Yeah.
Van der Fleer, James Ryan,
Crowley at Flav?
Crowley.
Yeah.
You know, again,
Asking.
consistent, but yeah,
We've got a couple of questions from the fans at the Shark Tank. We're going to finish off the hole and debate it at the same time.
All right, guys. Hole
So-
number 2.
so hole number 2 being hole number 7.
Hole number 7.
I know.
It's beautiful.
Ooh, is that bunker
So
play?
there might be. Oh, shucks, Kala. Oh, shucks.
That had a lot of movement on it, eh? Oh,
Yes,
Shimi, beauty.
Oh,
Hello.
that's
Or just
too
by
far.
Ferris.
No, that's
Just
that's
by
very far
Ferris.
right.
That
Hit the tree.
that is in the if Scotland had a jungle, that's in the Scottish jungle.
Guys, we've got some questions from the fans here.
Yeah.
What do they think about the new transition to a bit more backline flair? I know we've got a new backline coach, and how they think that's working. I know that the forwards have always been a strong thing for the Boks, and we've sort of transitioned into a bit more of a backline flair play, and what they think about that, if they think it's going to work going forward. So yeah, that's my question.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, you obviously follow trends where the game's leading. The maul, as we've seen, like we saw in these last 2 test matches, not a single maul try scored. They're depowering the maul, they're depowering the scrum. So we've got to move with the times. In saying that, we've still got a special pack of forwards. And by having width on our game, I think we're going to empower physicality going forward, where we're going to say, okay, this weekend we are tightening up, we're playing the shorter options, let's run the inside shoulders. I think with Rassie, knowing him, he's going to try and go back to a bit of basics moving forwards, especially against the All Blacks, where he sees a weakness, whatever that might be. But I think the maul, by having all these options of playing off the back into the vacuum, I think we do give ourselves the opportunity to surprise sides by mauling from deep or mauling in the 22. For me, but the biggest work on is what do we do when we get into the 22? Is it slow ball management? Is it forward once, twice, back strike with a 12 or a 13? Because they're such physical presence, both Jesse and Damien. We've got to bring them in the game somewhere in the 22, and this weekend we didn't see that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
JDV,
I think
your play on the thoughts on the attack?
Yeah,
Is it the way forward?
it's definitely the way forward, and maybe not the one or the other, but having the variety. And I think what we saw in the first test match, even compared to the second one, we had more variety in the way that we played, the options that we had, whether that was kick exit or whether that was keeping ball in hand on attack. And when we have that, because we have such strong ball carriers, forwards and backs, you know, you create one-on-one tackles rather than having to run into a wall. So I think the variety is the key for us, and the more we can have, you know, the more variety we can have, I think the more dangerous we will become, and being comfortable in that. I think there's still an element of uncomfortable, of the players being uncomfortable at times with the way that where they want to go. Once they become more comfortable in that, and you know, and you can then start bringing that variety, and then I think we'll be extremely dangerous.
You saw that in the second half, where obviously Shasha, through your kick returns, those 2 in a row, sort of spurred everyone on to put their hands up, and I want to carry. As soon as the game got tight, we got our noses ahead. We returned back to kicking through 10, you know, kicking through number 9. We slowed down on just going for it. And I think, you know, going forward, some big questions will be asked of our new mentality when the game gets tight.
Is Andre's time up? Is it time for some new blood at 10? Is Villiers' time up? Is it time for some new blood at 15? I think it is. But maybe we were just playing the boys to beat Ireland, and now it's time to blood some of the youngsters. You know, Apaleli Fassi, some of the, Jordan Hendricks at 10. Yeah, and yeah.
Look,
That's a great question for you, Shimi.
No, I think the big question is everyone talks about the age profile of this team and what's it going to look like in 4 years. There will be changes. It's naturally going to happen. Some guys will go out, some guys will fall in. But I always go back to Dwayne Vermeulen was meant to be too old. Osterrand was also meant to be too old. And Schalk, I think you mentioned one of the earlier shows. How does the guy's body hold up? Some guys can go long, others can't. And some guys will fall out. It's going to happen.
I think regarding Andre, like I think a lot of questions will be asked, and good questions from Tony Brown, the way he wants to play, the way he wants his team to play on the gain line. One thing's for sure, not all of the current crop's going to make the next World Cup.
But age should be irrelevant.
Yeah.
You know, it really, if a guy can...
Form is first and foremost.
It's key.
Yeah.
So whether you are 21 or whether you are... that was unfair.
On my backswing.
That would, sorry.
On your backswing, Shimi, but it went well for you.
Where'd that go?
It might. The total,
still there.
Your total was 2.6 meters.
On my backswing.
No, that was no bad luck.
John told me he's going to do it, and he
I did
just
not.
dropped
Am
the
I using
club.
the right club here? 176 on the rough, 7 iron. I just need to punch it out.
I think what you try and do is just hit it full.
Yeah.
Smash it.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness.
Kieran Frawley with another drop kick.
Jeez, this is getting terrible now.
So I think we can agree, age is irrelevant. It is form, but then also planning and understanding that some players...
I think it might be me on top
But
of
time, John, but the one thing, time catches up with everybody.
Exactly.
No matter who you are, it doesn't matter.
But create depth.
Yeah.
Create depth, and that's what we will see now this week with the Portugal game. You know, there will be loads of changes, and Rassie said the team's, you know, was told to the team quite early on last week already. The team that's playing against Portugal, so they would have had time to train together. And now's the responsibility. I shot.
Oh, there's bunkers there,
I just
boys.
want to say I'm going to get one of these deep bunkers here.
Oh, no, we're good.
I just want one guy to get in the bunker. I'll see how you're going to play out of there.
Now's the responsibility almost of the guys that played on the weekend to help prepare, you know, the youngsters that will be playing against Portugal.
John, since you knew this golf course so well, this looks very, very familiar for you. Eh? You're expert out of the bush.
You know, the bush... Bush is 98% air.
Just wondering if there was ever an opportunity to not just look for 3 points and maybe be a little bit more positive and kick for the corner a couple more times and try maul from lineouts towards the try line.
That's what we felt in the late in the second half. What was it on about the 35th minute or whatever? We had the option long kick, and Andre still kicked it, but go see if you can get a maul going, see if you can apply a bit more pressure, because, I mean, throughout that first half, we were just hanging on.
Yeah, I think you've got to feel where the team's at, and that was the first time we had a real shot at them to, like, put them in the box, ask some good questions of them, and unfortunately for us, we obviously decided against it. Like, Andre Pollard off the tee was immaculate, actually both of them. Like, if you take into account last week, they were playing
So you just want
at
to keep it.
altitude on the perfect evening, and they couldn't kick it.
Yeah.
And then you go to the coast where there's a bit of breeze. Ball doesn't travel as far, and the guys were absolutely exceptional.
It's got 100 Potter's got that look in his face when he looks like he's not going to miss a kick, and
Yeah.
when he's zoned in.
When he starts thinking about it, I guess it's the same as us playing golf here. If I start thinking about it, then I'm going to hit a proper bad shot. So if you just stand there and smash it, you're going to be okay.
I'm thinking a lot. There's a pitching wedge if you want the pitching.
There we go. Thank you.
What could you have done to avoid the 3 points? The drop kick. Because I've seen that. Remember Butcher Chamberlain used to do it to the Sharks? Goal line drop out. Do you kick short and you defend and you give away a penalty possibly? Do you kick long and the guy grabs it and drop kicks?
I think with a goal line dropout against Ireland, you've got to try and hit someone like we did by default the last one, someone who's not expecting it.
Yeah.
So because
you have a gap wedge.
They use Kieran Crawley Kalen Doris to carry it up. Here we go, Shimi.
Thank you.
And if you can hit someone who's not expecting it, hit Tyke Burn, hit another forward, hit a pod, you take that out of equation. Also, Shim, without overthinking it, I guess my point earlier where you need the guys to run. Oh, no. They're going to give that to you. What have you made here, Bart? That's a gimme.
No, I think it's a bit far for a gimme.
They'll give you a 2-putt there.
Yeah, 100%.
So that's a 5.
Thank you very much.
It is Shmi.
I told you it was the right club.
John, you're going well here, but this looks horrendous.
No, it's a bit of a downhill.
I think without overthinking it, I think you can basically just tell the guys, currently you're jogging up there. Yeah. Take time and space away, like we do with every other kick.
Yeah.
And also, like we often see guys take it from underneath the goalposts. You can take it from anywhere.
Yeah.
So you can have
on the line.
Well, that's true. So you kick it at the side of the field and then kick it. Yeah.
Exactly. Kick it across. Whatever, and get the perfect setup. I think it's something that needs to be worked on.
It's a good point because you could go from one side, kick it like almost like a contestable kick. The other guys chase.
A lot of hang time.
Yeah.
Get your wingers to maybe contest or form a ruck. Get someone on the deck. That's exceptional, John.
That's good.
No! That was, I spoke too soon.
Keep it left.
No, we're going left. But how hard did you hit that previous one, Sham?
But it was a guess, I won't lie.
Yeah.
Okay.
That might be a bit soft.
Oopsie.
Yeah. Oh, no. Okay, that was no good.
I think I might have won this all. Have I?
Did you? No.
What a travesty it will be, because you guys will never hear the end of it.
Shimmy,
Nice, Sean.
Now, why does it go that way?
I've been given that pate. Yeah. Yeah, I'm done.
Okay.
Half done.
Okay.
That's cheating. So my third.
We're done, eh?
Yeah.
That was lekker though.
Yeah, it was nice. This is very nice, actually. Well, that's it, guys, for the virtual golf at Royal Troon before the 152nd Open this weekend. And here are the results. Scala, you won one.
Yep.
And we squared the second one. And guess who came last?
I came third.
I'm
still on the podium.
He's on the podium.
Bronze.
So that's fine.
Bronze.
So I'll take the second one.
But, yeah, I mean,